Hello and welcome to TFTon2Wheels. As always, I am your host, Mike. Today's episode, BLC16, the journey, not the destination. Alright, so today let's talk about going to Boston. There's a beautiful view of the Cleveland skyline that I get on my drive home every day. So Boston, I want to talk about a couple things. We're going to talk about packing and taking a motorcycle on a 12-hour trip, especially a sport bike. But I also want to talk about kind of what I'm looking forward to, what I think is going to come from this. So first and foremost, the thing that I really look forward to the most with BLC is seeing all of my friends, colleagues, my tribe, as Garth would call it, that personal learning network, all those people from around the country and around the world that I can connect with on Twitter and via email and help inspire, and they help inspire me. I only really get to see them in person, face to face, once a year. And that's really important. We get to talk about new projects, ask advice, and just, talk about education in general. So I am definitely looking forward to that collaboration piece. I'm looking forward to meeting some new people, especially some new presenters. I always love to see who Alan has chosen and found to come to BLC to present what they're doing in their classroom. I am excited to see the Verso guys, Phil and Colin, and I'm just excited to be around creative thinkers, people that see education differently, people that have found a way to do education differently. There's a lot of talk in our business, but it seems to be more rare to find people that really push those limits and are able to do things differently. So it's such a good awakening in my soul to get away from the everyday kind of pragmatic doing education and just kind of talk. So definitely looking forward to that as well. This is the famed Dead Man's Curve, Cleveland. As you can see the way people drive through it. Gets its name for a reason. But besides what I'm looking forward to at the conference, I am looking forward to the motorcycle trip out there. Anywhere between 11 to 14 hours of just me and my helmet. Great meditative time. But for 4 days, a keynote, 4 breakout sessions, going out to dinner possibly with friends, going out around Boston, packing just like I would if I was going 4 days in my car. There's a lot of logistical things to think about when you're riding a motorcycle. Limited space is definitely one of them. Weight, balance are 2 others. So I really want to kind of walk through everything I do pack, what I pack it in, and what it looks like on the bike. So first, let's talk about what I take. Okay, let's talk about how you pack a motorcycle when you're going on a trip. Here's everything I need, and I like to lay things out because it helps me kind of visualize the Tetris game you have to play to pack. So on the left here are just kind of bike-specific things. Microfiber cloth, helmet bag, lock, flashlight, zip ties are amazing. My duct tape's already packed. Electrical tape. I always keep a spare key somewhere else, always. Extra little pocket knife and kickstand pad is pretty important. Lock. Then I have all my clothing. Shirts, t-shirts, pants, sport coat. Yes, there is actually a way to fold a sport coat for traveling. I'm sure you can YouTube it and it'll show you how. It's pretty easy. Undershirts, underwear, socks, my hat, of course. Nicer shirts, dress shirts, snack type stuff. My clear visor I may take, I'm not sure yet, but I have a sweatshirt. And of course my laptop, extra contact lenses, wires and cable and dongles I already put in the pack, so I'll show you that. Space-wise, so I have my helmet on, my motorcycle coat, jacket, armored. I have my backpack, and this is a Kriega. I really like this pack. This is a 20-liter. It does have a space for a camel pack in here, but I'm not going to use one. Lots of tie-downs. The buckle system on this is really cool. It's nice and easy, especially with gloves on. It gives you a nice clear swing. There's my puppy dog, Coders. So this is a great backpack. So I'll put some stuff in there, some clothes and things like that. Probably not my laptop, because that's going to be a pretty heavy weight on my back. I like to use little bags inside of bags to put things that may leak, like contact solution and things like that. So, these are just nice kind of... the final pack here that I use, and I'll bring this over here. So this is a first gear dry bag. If you've never seen a dry bag before, you can see that it's basically a big old duffel bag, 25-liter duffel bag, but it's completely waterproof. So you pack it, and then what you do is as you roll these down, it becomes more and more waterproof the more you roll with air in it. Here, you can see the air takes a while to escape. It's a good-sized pack. Has a little pocket on the outside for things. Extra strap-down points on the sides, and then there's also strap-down points on the bottom. So this will go, I'll take my passenger pillion off, and I'll strap it to the bottom here and then mount it because it has a lock, keeps it on a little bit safer, and then I'll run a ratchet strap over and through down to my foot pegs. Nice bag, has a shoulder strap for carrying and buckles as well. Of course, it has a nice big handle, the Velcros, so you can throw stuff in there if you need to as well. So I'm going to magically make all of this stuff fit and show you what it looks like on the bike. Okay, so magically, all of my stuff is now inside my bag. So I want to talk a little bit about mounting. We'll start with the big bag. I used every bit of this 25 liters, I think, to get things in there. These straps aren't the prettiest thing in the world, but they're actually just for stability this way. You can see this is strapped to my passenger pillion, which is locked down to the bike. So it's not going anywhere. Like I said, this is just more to stop that left to right sliding. This will actually go on my back. I have 5 shirts in here, all my cables, some other random things. There's a lot of stuff that'll fit in there. I found at Best Buy just like a camera case to throw my wallet in and tolls and things like that, so that I have that in one place. I have a Rockform cell phone mount. If you've never seen one, they're magnetic, but they also sell these little guys. So this guy is kind of mounted on there for GPS and things like that. I also wired up a USB charger so I can keep my phone charged while I'm riding places. My bike lock I have secured to the top so I can get to it quickly if I'm at a rest stop, just to lock up my front calipers. My other cable lock I have down here just zip tied. I can't say enough about zip ties. Everything's on there pretty tight. The sweatshirt, the hoodie's nice rolled up underneath. It kind of gives that extra little lip for the bag. I don't think I'll need my hoodie, but I'm going to take it anyways, if anything, just for support for that bag, but we'll see. The other thing that I always keep on the strap on my bag is a multi-tool. It's always good to have a Leatherman around, and I like to keep my Leatherman right where I can get to it on my bag, so it'll be right on my chest. But other than that, she's pretty ready to go. I think that I've gotten better at packing every year that I go to BLC, especially being on a bike and not in a car, a little over 600 miles, so I'm looking forward to it. So I will see you on the road.